Hey, my name's Julie Carson and I'm a health coach. And today we're going to talk about how to overcome an urge. So, first, we got to find out where our urges are. Most of us are just going at the speed of light. We're just putting things in our mouth. We're just doing things out of autopilot because we're very busy. So, what you do is you pre plan the food you're going to eat. And I would recommend doing this the night before because in the morning, usually pretty tired, not a good time to plan. Unless you're a morning person and that's the best time, you do what works best for you. But I'm just trying to say, plan it when you know you are all there. And then plan it very detailed. Like for breakfast, I'm going to have bacon and eggs and a biscuit. For lunch, I'm going to have salad and a chicken sandwich. And for dinner, I'm going to have whatever's being served. And if I'm still hungry, I'm going to have this, or that. And I'm not going to eat past full. Okay, so there's that. You have your contingencies for hunger because you want to honor your body, even in the plan. And you have your boundaries in place so that you know when you're crossing a boundary. This is very important. Very, very, very important. It has to be very detailed. Okay, so you have your plan in place, and now you're going through your day. You have your bacon, your eggs, your biscuit, and then all of a sudden something else comes along, like for a snack at work, maybe some donuts or cashews, or maybe just a little bit of this, or maybe just a little bit of that. And now you know this is not on your plan. So, what I want you to do is step back, identify the thought you're having as a result. I mean, now that you know that you want to cross your boundary, and then you just sit with it. You don't try to talk yourself out of it. You don't try to heap other thoughts on top of it. You just sit with the urge and you let it pass. Usually takes about 2 to 3 minutes. And a good way to do this, my teacher told me was, and her name's Britt Castillo. She says, imagine that you're telling an alien that has never had an urge before what this urge feels like. Write it down if you have to. Like, where do you feel it in your body? Do you feel it in your throat? Do you feel it in the muscles on your head? Where do you feel this urge? And when you identify it this way, you see it for how harmless it is. Has no arms, has no legs. It literally cannot do anything bad to you. It's just a feeling, and that's it. And so, and it's kind of like having a cold. Like, there's not really much you can do for it. You can give yourself some cold medicine. You can drink a lot of water, lots of liquids, whatever, but you're in it for the long haul. So it's kind of like that. But at least for the urge, it only lasts for a couple of minutes, maybe. I mean, and it gets easier and easier the more you do it. They say that it takes about 100 times. I would say anywhere from 50 to 100 times of sitting through an urge like this before it becomes who you are. It's just your autopilot now. This is what you do. It's your new habit. Urges usually form from having a thought about something and then giving into the thought. So every time you do this, it's called firing and wiring your brain. So the thought is the fire and the behavior is the wire. So the thought goes off in your brain, and when you give into it, it's like you're creating this pathway in your brain. But the good news is it can always be overwritten. You're never too old. It may get a little bit harder the older you get, but it's never impossible to change. So I hope that helps you guys. And if you like coaching, and you're on my website looking at this, if you're not on my website, it's www.destinationnewlife.com. You can go there and hit the free consult button. There's no strings attached to this consult whatsoever. I'm not a pushy salesperson. I just want to find out, or I'm sure you want to find out too, if we're a good fit for each other for coaching. So I would love to talk to you, and that's it.